Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Billiam, and welcome to the second episode of our series here on the channel. As I'm sure you can tell by my zoom, we've got Optifine. In the last episode, we built this house that's really rather pretty behind me. I think it turned out really great. And we've got this composter filling with seeds and stuff. And I think it turned out amazing. Now, you may notice this giant building and this big old patch of farmland next to me and wonder what happened. Well, in between episodes, in between this episode and last episode, I actually recorded a different second episode where I built up this guy. This is our barn for the world. But through the editing process, I decided that it was really not worth uploading. It was absolutely terrible. I didn't want to put you guys through that. So, we are re-recording the second episode, and unfortunately, this big old building just happened to pop up. But basically, the episode was just super choppy, and there was no interesting commentary, and nothing interesting super happened. So I'm gonna try a different style of recording for this episode, and I hope that it goes well. But today, we are on a quest for diamonds. I need to first, though, chop up this sugar cane, because we are working on getting to a place where we can enchant things, because I think that would be super cool. But like I said, we're on a quest for diamonds, which is something that everyone kind of wants to do early on, but I think I'm gonna put my own little twist on it by first, instead of just heading straight into going for diamonds, I want to do a little bit of building first. Actually, I should also make a shovel, but or not first. I want to do a little building around around the build, or not around the build, around our mine, because today we're building a strip mine entrance. But first, I think if I just find a place to start digging our tunnel, we can make it work. I need to find a little hill or something. Or what if we build a mining tower? I think that could be cool. We just build like a sick little tower where there's a mine entrance. I think that would look pretty cool. And I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna actually get some cobblestone, and we're gonna block off the area where this tower is gonna be. I think if we make it like 4 or 5, no, I think this is too big. All right, I've got the cobble, and I think we are just gonna do the outline for it here. I want the entrance to be like facing towards the barn, so that's where the entrance will be. And then just in the ground here is where we'll start digging. So I like that we used some stripped birchwood here, and I actually kind of would like to do the same thing. If you haven't seen Flip's Hardcore World, he built a really cool enchanting tower, and that's sort of what I'm gonna base this design off of. I'm not building it yet though, but I'm gonna flash a picture up on screen now, and that's what it looks like. I think it turned out pretty cool. But let's see, we are at Y68, and we need to get to Y11, so 68 minus 11 is 57 ladders, so we need to make 57. All right, we've got a bunch of ladders. And I'm just gonna start digging down. At the bottom here, we're just gonna have a little water bucket. We've got our first deep slate, and this block is actually super cool. I built a house that I think looked pretty cool out of this stuff, so anytime we find a vein of it, I'm gonna try to dig it all up, because this stuff is kind of hard to find. I think it's new, so I'm not exactly sure how it works. Alright, there's still a ton more, but we've got to get into what this episode is actually focused on at some point. So, let's just fill that in and keep going. Actually, we're like right there. So, this direction is the direction I want to have our like big strip mining area in. I think if we make it like a couple of blocks tall or whatever. Right, so this block we want water in. And we're gonna go all the way up there with our ladders. But I'm gonna dig out this area and I'll be back in a sec. Oh, it's nighttime. That is not good. Let's hope nothing is too close to sleep. Alright, we're good. Alright. Alright, we've gone and slept, which was very important. And now I need some wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I've got to make some torches. Not that many. Just a stack of torches is fine. Alright. So now is the time we get to test if our little drop shoot thing works. And I hope it does. There we go. I'm gonna sorry, I can't speak. I'm gonna light up this place and then dig out some of these ores, and then I think we may just get started on a little bit of strip mining. I realized I should probably have more than half an iron pickaxe and have less in my inventory than what I've got now. So I'll actually start strip mining after I get that stuff put away. Figure while we're up here, why not feed all of the animals in our... Oh no. Get back in. Alright. You gotta die. This isn't my will. You escaped. Ooh, that's a lot of eggs. Got one baby chicken out of all those eggs. Whoa. Oh, we still need to breed our sheep. There's a lot of sheep in here. That's not good. Why are there so many sheep? Oh, because there were like 6 sheep in this pen to start with. I remember now. Alright. Let's go put this stuff away and then start some more strip mining. Alright, I'll see you guys if I find anything interesting. Alright, I hear lava pops. I'm not sure if you can see on the subtitles down here, but it'll say lava pops, and that's what we want. When it says lava pops, that most likely means there's a cave nearby. And that's what we're looking for. Just a little bit farther. Ooh, redstone. That's why you hold shift. Here we go. Okay, that's more lava pops. It's like not far from where we were either. More tough. I like the tough. This tough stuff looks cool. Ooh, lapis. Yes, I like tough. It looks really cool. Is it just one lapis? It's the tiniest vein of lapis I've ever seen in my life. Diamonds. Is there anything else around? Alright, let's make sure these things don't burn up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dig around just to make sure there's not like a 6 that's in a weird shape. We did it! We found diamonds. I'm so excited. Alright. Now, we have to get back. Oh no, it's nighttime up there, and I'm worried about what that means for me. But first, I've got to worry about getting materials for this build, and what I learned from the barn build last time, it makes for a really rather not interesting build if I don't plan any of it out first. Alright, I was worried that I wasn't gonna get to sleep because of mobs around me, but fortunately I was. So, let's put all of our stuff away. Can I not put anything else away? Actually, let's pick up our raw iron, start smelting that, pick up our raw gold and start smelting that. And then outside, I actually want to find a chest that, or make a double chest that I'm just gonna have all of the materials for this build in. I think it's probably our best bet. Kill the spider, and then I'm gonna harvest our fields and stuff, and then I'll gather some materials and we'll get to work. So I've reworked our original idea a little bit, and I think I like this version better. I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we'll figure it out whenever that time when it's finished comes, and we see if we like it. But for now, I think we just kind of have to jump into it. So, why not? So first we need to build up this middle section. There's a lot of, I say there's a lot of sections. There's 2 total sections in the build, and I figured this would be a good time, since it didn't really happen with that, to show you my build process. Right, so first is planning. I always go into a creative world and plan out a build before I build it in a survival world. I feel like that's just the easiest way for me to get all of my thoughts out at the same time. Alright, give me a sec. I need to go get some more scaffolding dirt. Alright, so like I was saying, I feel like planning lets me get all of my ideas out on paper all together. And then comes like the building phase. You know, you build whatever you planned in the actual game. So that's what we're doing now, and this is probably the easiest step. What I do, I have 2 monitors, so I took a screenshot and just put that screenshot on my second monitor. But I mean, that's not a thing that everyone has the ability to do. So next thing is finishing up the build. So this is a tower, but I'm really not good at building towers, so it's gonna have a normal roof. I feel like if I were to do an actual tower build, like in the game, I would probably have to do a lot more brainstorming than I just did. And I would like to get this episode out. So, instead, we're having this cool tower that's going to have a semi-normal looking roof, which I think is fine. Oh wow, we used way less birch logs than I thought I was going to. But I guess now I know that as far as like the roof goes, this part won't take very long, which is good. This is like the easiest part. It's just a basic roof. It's going to be the same thing that we've got over there, but in 4 directions instead of just 3. Basic part of this tower is basically done. The last thing I would really do is take out this floor. I want to replace it. Oops. I want to replace it with spruce wood so that, you know, we get a nice texture difference. And it's a different color that we haven't really used yet, which is always good. Alright. We definitely need to light that inside part up and put a door in. I think we've actually got some extra doors in here. Yes, we do. And then I know we have a ton of torches. Later, I'll probably do some sort of like lantern, but for now, the torches are fine. And that's basically the tower done. We still need to do oak leaves, which I actually also forgot. Oak leaves, or I may have run out. No, we still have some. Yeah, we still need to do leaves. And then the other part. So this is the last phase for me, which is detail, right? So I was talking about my like phases of building, and this would be the last one for me. I might end up making a video on this, but like I always detail builds after I make them, if that makes sense. I think this tower looks really good though. So like I'll always build up the entirety of a house and then I'll detail it, because I think that gives some of the details more credit or more prominence. I mean, that's what I meant to say. You know, the details stick out more when they look like they were an intended part of the build, or like that they came after the build did. Because when you look at a house that's all weathered and stuff, it didn't just like no one made a house that was like all overgrown and cracked and stuff. Someone made a house that looked really nice, and over the years it's gotten overgrown and not so nice. So I'm gonna take half of that and make it into stairs. Oops, and now comes details. So you just sort of, I just sort of like sporadically put stone blocks, and we'll do this with andesite too. I just sort of sporadically put the blocks wherever I think they would look nice. Like I said, I try to keep the cobble as like the main focus of the build, because that's sort of like a block that we've been using in these other circumstances. So I want to keep the cobble the main focus of the build palette. But instantly that looks way better, and actually I forgot to put in our door, and I should go ahead and do that. But instantly that looks a million times better. And we take our andesite, and we're just gonna make all of the andesite into stairs. Or no, we'll take half of it and make it into stairs. And we just do the exact same thing. I want to switch out some of these stairs for andesite though. Let's see, we can do both of these. This middle one here. Just one on this side, and then these two side ones on this side. Alright. And then all that's left to do is put a little bit of andesite in places where there's still cobble, and just like that, you've got yourself a fully detailed build. I think this turned out really great, actually. I actually really like this tower. I didn't think I was going to originally, but I figured I'd build it anyway. But I think it looks good for, you know. Oh crap. Yeah, let's get the chest and go shove it in our house, and I'll be back in just a sec. If there's any one thing I learned from building in this world so far, it's that the next thing I need to build is a storage house, and I need to build it very badly. But let's fix that block. Let's get a path going over towards this little house. I think yeah, I'm gonna get a path going here, make it look nice and pretty, just like this. Maybe curve it that way, then bring it back just like that, and then have it branch off a little bit going this way down to our little crop field. Alright, this place is turning out great. I wish with Optifine we had shaders, but we just don't yet, which is unfortunate. But our whole like little town looks amazing. Look at it. It's just beautiful. And I think next episode, like I said, I kind of want to get a storage room in there. I think that would look good. And then I do want to have a temporary enchanting setup put there, and maybe even go into the Nether. It's a stacked episode, but I think we can accomplish it. But with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Twitch. I'll be streaming from this world probably soon. I don't know exactly when this video is going to go up, but soon I'll be streaming from this world. And I hope you all have a great day. I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.